All right. So last time you discovered the Keepers of the Secret Song, fucked up little larval cicadas that are in the soil in all of the planters here in Verdanda that are constantly singing mind control music. They turned the poor innocent people of Bushton into zombies that attacked you. And then
we kind of destroyed Bushton.
Velnias ate all of them.
Yeah.
So they haven't been completely destroyed. They've been incorporated into Velnias.
Yeah, we were talking about that. I am kind of imagining because, nothing can really die here, and I don't think eating them breaks their names.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they've lost their bodies, but I think they're alive, wriggling around inside of you in some essence form, Velnias.
So I have an idea.
Okay.
So Velnias got all big and round at the end of the last session, and is going to need to go back to normal size at some point.
Yeah, because you've lost your ability to break the law of conservation of mass or whatever it was.
Yeah. So what if this just giant mushroom thing just stays here in this corner of the conservatory, and just a normal size Velnias just pops out of it?
You just plump out of it? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
They're just a little mushroom balloon full of souls.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's not troubling at all.
The Threadspinner person who steps on that is going to get so much currency.
I was gonna say whatever becomes of this will remain to be seen.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, they're not actually dead. They'll grow back, and they'll have a nice mushroom ball to eat their way out of.
Sure, when you think about it, I actually did them a favor by devouring their flesh.
Yeah.
This is not that dissimilar to how many bugs are born in the dream.
Sure.
When you find a lesser soul on the ground and you get 50 souls from it,
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was Velnias.
That's basically this.
That was what Velnias just did.
And then you met up with oh shit, I've got the book and I've got your character sheets. I don't have my notes up, so I don't remember this guy's name.
My guy Narja,
the fucking guy with the knives.
Narja.
In his ears.
It's Narja.
Narja, that's his name. And he basically told you that he wants to force the Keepers of the Secret Song to properly develop into real cicadas.
He used to be one of them, but he got kicked out for suggesting that maybe they grow up. And
he is willing to help you defeat them, but only contingent on you not harming them. He wants to help them, not hurt them.
Yes.
And I think that's where we left off, right?
I believe so. Yeah, we were camping for the night when we stopped.
Okay.
I am resetting back to pristine.
Yeah. So somebody gets a campfire question here. Who got one last time? Do we remember?
Me.
Was it Heiress?
Yeah, it was me.
Okay. How about we do Velnias? Pick a campfire question off your sheet and answer it for me.
All right, so let's see. Just for the sake of the listener, the possible campfire questions for the Fae: talk about a fun trick you pulled, talk about a friend of yours who isn't human, tell a story about someone who wronged you and the consequences they faced, talk about where you're from, or go on a rant about a stupid human behavior you don't understand.
Or bug in this case.
Yeah. Okay. We would like to ask something of you all. Something we don't understand about the animal kind.
Yeah, go shoot.
What is the deal with gold? Why do you all love gold so much? You can't eat it.
I mean, it looks nice.
It's real shiny. But to me, the most important thing about gold is that other people want it. So if you have it, you can give it to them in exchange for things you want.
But it doesn't rot. And why would you need to trade it for anything? Just eat whatever's there.
Well, what if they have it and they don't want me to have it, but they want this gold? I can give them that gold and take the other thing that they didn't want me to have.
Why would I need the gold for that? If they have something I want to eat, I just eat it.
That a lot of guys don't just let you do that, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of people really like to keep their things more than they like offering them to other people most of the time.
Well, sure, plenty have tried to stop us. They've all regretted it.
Well, that's true. You have, won these interactions so far.
We just don't understand the desire for something that has no value to growth or health or anything like that. It's just, it's you can't even get nutrients from it like you can any other rock or soil. It just sits there.
I don't want to have to teach you about capitalism.
That's convenient, as we don't want to learn about it.
I think there's an element of sometimes a thing is nice just because it's nice. You don't need it doesn't do anything, but you look at it and it makes you happy.
Right, like a flower or something. I use them for potions and things, but many people just have them because they're nice.
Sounds fake.
Oh, it is. That's an important thing you gotta learn about our kind. Is a lot of the stuff we have and do is fake.
The dot orifice things that like the pseudo eyes that Velnias has been using kind of narrow.
I'm just telling you,
Very well. We still don't understand though.
That's fair. There's stuff we don't understand either. Sometimes it just takes some time. And anyone who tells you otherwise is trying to sell you something.
Which
won't
won't matter
work on
because
you
you
because
don't have any gold.
you don't have any gold. So.
Stan, if I remember right, you didn't really have a question to send to the dream last time, right?
Correct.
Do you have one for this time?
I have a question for you first. I think this has come up before, but just it's been a few weeks.
Yeah.
How is that flower guarded?
I don't think you really know yet.
Okay. In that case, no questions yet.
Okay, fair enough. I guess to be fair, I'm reading Dead Drop. It doesn't necessarily have to be a question. You can just send any kind of message you want. Just
right,
5
true.
words.
Oh, true,
Yeah.
true. I think in that case, I am going to send a message, and it's just going to be infiltration successful, but further updates may take a while.
You get 5 words, so that's
Okay.
2 words too long.
Infiltration successful.
Updates to come.
Updates to come is
Updates
perfect.
to come. There you go. Okay. And then, next time you camp, you will get an answer to that.
Cool. Not that it necessarily needs answers, more checking in. But
No, sure.
I'm sure there'll be an acknowledgement or something.
You'll get a response.
Yeah.
Then, in that case, you wake up the next day. The heaving mass of Velnias' spent fungus flesh is just sort of pulsing with all the souls gestating inside of it.
Velnias would like to pull off a few pieces of that.
Okay, for you do that.
Yeah, just to they don't, and then they're gonna turn around and offer them to the rest of the group.
Oh, no, you know what? I'm good.
What am I supposed to do with it?
Sustenance, ingredients, perhaps.
Heiress kind of thinks about it for a minute, shrugs and takes it.
That's true. We can also do some potions here, Heiress. I don't know.
Oh
what
yeah,
you're...
true. Okay, so can I consult Narja and ask if I were to make a potion, what would be helpful to not harm the cicadas, but maybe help them, emerge or come to a different conclusion?
What would he think about that? Yeah, I think overnight, I had sort of alluded, he has swallowed a bunch of knives to destroy his own vocal cords so that he can't do the secret song, and you kind of forced it out of him. I think he's re-swallowed them, so he's once again mute, but I think he does communicate.
Oh, that's fine, yeah.
Yeah. I think he does communicate to you maybe something that could just they're sort of in a suspended larval state, maybe something that could force them to pupate.
I see, okay. So I guess maybe a potion, because I only have room for one more.
Yeah.
I guess it could be hyper-specific.
It could be.
I guess it could be like this potion forces a cicada to grow.
Yeah.
Sure, let's try that.
Okay. And what will it be? Let's see.
Oh, should I have not refreshed my thread until we were done with this scene?
That's a good question that we should figure out the answer to right now.
Okay. Let's see. So use what will it be? Let me look at what will it be really quick.
You draw with anxiety. The question is, should you use the anxiety from the previous day, or can you tap into the next day's reserve?
Last time we did the previous day's anxiety, and I still had some.
I think that makes more sense.
It's a problem. I feel like that makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're settling down at the campfire, and as part of the stuff you're doing for prep or whatever is, I might be cooking something, you'd be prepping your potions.
Yeah. Okay.
It does feel a bit weird when you contrast it with like the Thief's Message thing where they just get that for free, Yeah,
I think the difference is that the potions are a lot more potentially powerful and flexible. The Thieves thing is...
The potion...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the potions are creating a thing that with an ability that you have at your disposal to use whenever. The thing I do is limited to just once per rest. It's very limited in, how much information I can exchange, and it is just information. So it's more of a, hey, I'm getting something that might help us figure out where to go and won't really necessarily help us do things.
Yeah, and you're getting that information on a delay, right? So, Yeah,
I'm making artifacts,
Yeah. How much anxiety are you spending? 3?
I have 2, so I'll spend the 2.
The Magician or the Fool?
I mean, I'll take the Magician because I don't think I've made a potion that you haven't had to change yet.
Yeah, that's right. I don't get to fuck with this one finally.
Okay, so this potion forces what would you say, gestating?
A larva.
Larva.
A larval cicada, maybe?
Yeah, to grow.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's 3 charges. Let me just...
Man, just think of all the ways Luke could have fucked with that by changing the word grow.
I don't want to... We're not doing that right now. I don't want to think about it. I already had all my other potions fucked with.
Yeah, that's true. I think Can Only Yell the Truth was
Yell
very
the Truth is really good.
It was a very good one.
You have to understand that I'm saying this supportively, but also... I wanted to destroy... Where did my organic... I think we used the rest of it, right? The inorganic material potion.
Yeah,
I think that one got used up.
That's how I destroyed the town.
Right. That's all gone. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm good then.
Okay. Then I think you awaken to a new day.
We should commission Maxie to write us a short couple-second jingle that's like a JRPG going camping or like resting at an inn.
You're
music.
So right. I thought you were going to say we need a short little jingle like in Breath of the Wild when you cook something for when Heiress is making potions.
Yes. Also, yes.
Also.
Boom.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let me look at Riverside here to see who is clockwise for me. It's Mike. So, Mike, why don't you kick us off with the exploring? We're in square F12 right now.
Okay, let me get a look at the map here.
Obviously, all shrouds are lifted. Every deck is available.
What is our malaise count right now?
Your malaise count?
68? 67?
75.
75, okay.
We do want to try and figure out the Bushton situation. Can I move southeast instead of just south?
I think rules of the game, no.
I mean, there's no reason we couldn't go back to the square we've already been to. And
that's
then go
so true. You know what?
there.
We did say you can move to any other previously explored square freely. So yes, you can actually.
Yeah. So if you want G13, I think we can go to G13.
Yeah, you can go to G13.
Yeah, let's go to
I can't wait until like Threadspinner 3 when you guys change from a square grid to hex grids and the entire player base gets upset.
No.
That wouldn't work because then we couldn't use spreadsheets like Molly likes.
Well, we could. If you had another idea, we can do that.
Molly, we don't need to talk about my other ideas.
Oh, listen, I've been thinking about if I had learned CSS, building an actual like interactive character sheet and mapping pages in HTML.
I mean, that would be pretty sick.
I'm going to cause problems on purpose and draw swords.
Okay, great.
All right.
The Two of Swords. You get one word to describe what is in G13.
Okay, and it needs to be some kind of conflict.
Yeah, it's the the deck of conflict here.
One word. Let's just go with crops.
Crops. Okay.
Yeah.
Swords, crops.
Because a lot of what we've gone by so far is like fancy plants, decorative plants. Clearly, this greenhouse has got to be like growing something people eat, right?
Yeah, something utilitarian, or at least some. Well, I mean, on the other hand, we're bugs, so any plant that's being grown is probably something people eat.
Yeah,
totally. I think as far as the people that run this place, the main utility of it is like rare magical herbs and that kind of thing. But I think we can say what's the most conflict coded crop? I think it's got to be hot peppers.
I was gonna suggest tea, but that works too. Like, historically speaking, a lot of conflict over tea. That's all I'm saying.
Historically speaking, there's a lot of conflict over tea, but peppers like wage a conflict against you.
Fair?
They're actively hostile.
They are. Yeah,
especially when you're bugs. That shit's made to like keep you the
it's
fuck
probably
away.
Not good.
So yeah, I think you head up into a planter, and I do think Velnias, you are tapped into the plants that can speak here. And again, you're not like fluent in plant language, but you immediately, if you had to try to translate what these peppers are saying over and over to you as you step into their planter, it's, hey, get the fuck out of here.
No.
Don't you fucking touch me.
You can't stop us.
Don't you fucking touch me.
Touch.
Don't you fucking touch me.
Poke, poke, poke.
They just keep repeating it. You know, they're plants. They only got so much, but...
This guy seems a little hot.
Velnias, what are you doing?
The peppers are angry, so we are agitating them.
I imagine kind of, what do you call that? Trellis? Like little wooden like frames that like...
Yeah, trellis.
Do peppers grow on vines? These ones do, I'll tell you that.
They're magical peppers. They can grow however you want them to.
Exactly. Just like, vines wrapped around these wooden trellises with just like, basically like jalapenos hanging down.
So, Luke, I know that peppers generally have evolved to repel bugs, but nature is such a beautiful, ever-shifting landscape of evolution versus evolution. Yeah. Are there any bugs that have managed to adapt to the current salvos of the pepper in the war?
I think out in the world somewhere, probably. I'm gonna say probably not here though.
Damn, I really want to be like a Hot Wings guy, like bug version.
What? Now that you say that, why am I turning down your opportunity you're giving me to have a fun character?
Like, you think of hot sauce guys, like there's gotta be a bug that like has turned this horrific experience into a passion.
You know, this is very much, it's not even that they have evolved to endure capsaicin or whatever. They super haven't. It is so painful and bad to feel as a bug. It's like probably a little bit deadly, but you know what's not real is deadly. So
true.
That's right. That's fucking
so
right.
They're like thrill seekers.
Yeah, there's just like a bug that's got like, you know, a pepper kind of laid out so it's bowed upward, you know, and it's just kind of bites into it and then just screams in agony and kind of like melts a little and then regenerates, kind of takes a few breaths and then takes another bite.
Whoa, you doing all right there, buddy?
Oh, shoot, yeah, I'm doing all right.
I did not know there were bugs that could actually breathe fire.
Oh, wow. That has got some kick to it, I will tell you what.
Heard of fire ants, but this is ridiculous.
Oh, I'm dying! Oh, sweet Lord, I'm coming! Well, that is quite a spicy hot dog. That's not a hot dog, that's a pepper. My brain hadn't quite finished regenerating yet.
I have a feeling that's kind of a permanent state of being for this guy.
You know, sometimes you just try to quiet your thoughts any way you can.
I suppose so. Anyway, Velnias, what were we, doing here, exactly?
We were trying to find another route to sneak up on the cicada larvae so they don't immediately blow us up.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense. So we're going around, I see.
Well, and to be clear, like, the cicada larvae are in basically every planter in this place. They're kind of all over the place, but you know what, Velnias, I'll actually say, I think all of you can notice, there's not really much, you don't feel the vibration of the song from this soil. I think the peppers are successfully keeping them away from this one.
Yeah, I imagine even the soil probably has a bad taste to it here.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
In that case, Velnias is going to pick a pepper.
Okay, the peppers are about as big as you, but you can pick one.
Yeah, so picking a peck is out of the question.
You cannot pick a peck of peppers.
Okay.
Interesting, okay. I'm going to take some of this. I'm not going to make a potion right now, but for sure I'm putting some, like, pepper pieces in a bottle.
Yeah. Do you have, like, some gloves to handle dangerous chemicals with?
Yes, of course.
Every
every mixologist has
little
to
white
have
Mickey Mouse gloves that you just sort of slap on briefly.
I imagine that this is almost acidic in nature to us.
That's kind of what I'm imagining too. And I'm imagining like little you're getting like the seeds out that are the size of like I don't know, like a really big cookie or something.
Yeah.
And you're just like putting them into a little container
Plopping
to
those
stuff
away
into
for
your
later.
cabinet.
Yeah. That's going to make some fucking fire potions later.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, do we want to just keep moving then?
Well, I don't know. Do we want to try and get information from the screaming guy?
Do you think the screaming guy knows anything?
I can't remember the faces of my children.
I really don't think he knows anything.
He seems nice enough, though.
Yeah, I kind of just want to. I feel like the guys we've met so far things haven't gone so well for him. I think maybe we should leave him to it.
We feel that he and Narja would get along. They both seem to like destroying their own bodies.
That's so true.
Man, it's too bad we don't have any of that that potion that like ate through things, because that might be up this guy's alley.
Do we have potion that makes you yell the truth?
Doesn't think he needs any help with that.
No, I don't think he's capable of yelling anything but the truth.
He's got it covered.
Yeah, I think we're fine to move on if whoever is next on the...
I'm gonna pocket a leaf from one of these plants.
Sure, okay.
Sure, yeah.
In that case, Molly, it's going to be your turn here.
Before we move, I want to ask Narja, is there a specific larva that is in charge, or are we... I'm trying to figure out, like, do we need to go somewhere, or have we already been somewhere where, like, we should be working from first?
Let's see.
Because, like, from the sound of it, like, they've all been here a very long time, right?
Right.
There should be, presumably, a seat of power. I guess I could just say that there is a seat of power. I guess I could just map and say, like, this is where the powerful larvae live, or
you
whatever.
totally could. I will also, I'm just spitballing, rather. You do have a potion that you've brewed up to, like, do something here. You could always try to work it into, like, the irrigation in here.
Oh, like into the planter?
Yeah, you could poison
like
the watering hole.
Yeah, exactly.
Water.
Just get it into, like, the watering system, and that way all the larvae can get hit by it.
Oh, now we're talking. Okay, hang on. Yeah. No, absolutely.
Didn't we already find the machine that pumps all the water?
You found a water pump.
We did. Okay, let's go to the water pump. That sounds like more fun.
Okay, that was over in the what was it?
That is the
machine.
coins machine. Yeah.
Yeah.
We literally walked past it to get to the peppers.
Yeah, but we were going over. Now we're going back under.
Right.
Okay, so in that case, we probably want to... The machine, I mean, the machine is in the square. It says machine on it. So,
Yeah.
we can get to the pump probably just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Is there... I assume there's somewhere I can just plug this potion in and dump it in there.
I think so. I don't even really think this requires a draw. I'm trying to think what...
No, this seems like we've already set everything up all nice.
Yeah. I think the draws have been made that'll make this happen. So
isn't like the rule of draws, like, is there anything interesting that could happen from this going wrong? And I don't
that's
think
what.
there is.
I don't really think there is anything interesting that could happen from this going wrong. Heiress, you put the wrong potion in by accident. Now everybody be yelling the truth.
Oh, God.
All of a sudden, this garden is very loud.
Exactly.
You thought it was loud before. Oh, man. Oh, boy.
For the rest of this episode, every single NPC is being played by David Lynch.
Potion that turns you into oh my god, I forget his name.
Gordon Cole.
Gordon Cole, thank you.
Yeah.
Coop!
Coop, they're making me pupate.
Yeah, let's dump that on in there. I mean, it'll take some time to work, but this should just...
Yeah, I think it does take time. I think you load it into the machine. And yeah, you have to kind of carefully meter it out because it's a little bit of potion for a lot of water, right?
Yeah.
But again, I don't think there's an interesting consequence for failure, so I think you can just successfully do this.
It's a very concentrated potion.
Yeah. And then I think you actually have to wait for, like, a gardener to come in and, like, just a colossal titan to come in and, like, grab a hose attached to one of the spigots around here and start watering the plants.
Yeah.
Sees the giant mushroom husk and just sighs.
Yeah, see, because we also said there was, like, a fallen smashed planter that was in, and they're just like, what the fuck happened here?
Right, yeah.
What? Well, I don't get paid enough to touch whatever that is.
Is this some kind of acid?
In a place like this, probably a good policy.
Yeah. Imagine it's the size of like a basketball.
Some fucking, like, wizard who just hangs out here is crossbreeding new types of plant, and you just don't go anywhere near that guy's table.
Exactly. But yeah, they water the plants, and after, maybe an hour or so, they leave. And yeah, I think the, it takes a little bit of time, but all across Verdanda here, you can see the soil kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Displacing as creatures begin to rise up out of it, and there is just deafening screaming as all of these cicadas just begin doing cicada things, by which I mean screaming.
Yeah, that's kind of the main thing they do.
As we said last time, cicadas mainly scream, fucking die.
I mean, that's not fair. They also piss.
Yeah.
They also leave cool shells that, tiny baby Lexi can run around and collect in the fall.
Right, they also leave cool shells that only have 1 HP, but are immune to anything but super effective attacks.
True. But only if you have an empty party slot and a spare Pokeball.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the entire room is like almost shaking with just this deafening screaming of cicadas.
Well, this was a real suffering from our own success situation, I'd say.
This was a real lateral move, yes.
I mean, eventually the song will stop, right? If they're grown and they stop screaming, then...
I think Narja kind of like rips the knives out of his head and slowly... and then he begins like fishing more knives out of his throat.
Okay.
And you see him like slowly like regenerating, and he doesn't have to yell the truth anymore. That wore off. So I think he just says, they are quite unhappy that this has happened to them.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of figured, I think, that was going to be the case.
But you seemed to think it was for the best, right?
Things that are for the best often can make people unhappy.
Yeah.
Considering you kind of went through this once, also not entirely of your own volition, is there anything you wish would have been available for you or would have been done for you that would have helped you with the whole transition?
What does he say to that?
I was alone when I emerged. At least they have each other.
That is true. Better to suffer together than alone.
And yeah, you can see there's just a cloud of cicadas in the sky above you. They're like sticking to the walls, the windows. They're just all over the place. They're flying everywhere.
Okay, so they've not just emerged, they've pupated and... Yeah. Okay, so there's also like cicada shells all over the place.
Yeah, I think so.
So, just to clarify, the thing we have left to do here is we have to somehow infiltrate this society?
At this point, you either infiltrate the society or break all of its truths. The only truth left that you haven't broken is members of the organization will only share information with fellow members who are identified by blank.
I assume they're identified by, like, singing the secret song or something to that effect.
And I will also remind you that your quest for this region was to discover a lost truth.
Discover a lost truth.
Maybe something around why the secret song even exists. Wait, I got a question.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a secret song, right? What is the actual song? Like, what's it about? What are the words?
In my mind, it was like, it didn't have words. It was just that atonal, like, oh, wow.
Right,
but I'm trying to think if there's a more interesting answer I can give you to that question. Because you would have Narja here to translate if there's a thing to translate, you know?
Right, yeah. It's like, there are definitely, like, there's, like, a lot of cultures that have, like, songs of great significance that are more about sound than word, but they still usually have things they represent.
Totally. I'm reviewing notes to see if I've got a good answer here for you. Yeah, I think that Narja says,
I do not have the words to translate it perfectly for you, but it is an ode to peace and prosperity. It encourages us to enjoy the fruits of Verdanda and live in harmony.
Interesting that the song about harmony has been sung the whole time, but I've seen a fair amount of conflict.
Do you think they're hungry?
I would imagine so.
Velnias, turns to look over at the basketball husk.
Uh-huh.
Well, we believe it's time to eat. And I would like to use Secret Singer, one of my charges for Secret Singer.
Which is?
None can disobey the secret song.
Uh-huh.
And Velnias would like to sing to have all of the now-grown cicadas go and chow down on the former Velnias basketball mushroom husk.
Okay, I think this is an invoke with... I can honestly see kindness here. You're, hey, slops on,
Made you food, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense to me. So you can spend 2 to draw up to 2. You could spend 7 to draw 3.
This seems important. I'll draw 3.
That is the Hermit, the Hierophant, and the World.
I'm gonna go with the World.
Okay. Then, yeah, I think you sing to indicate that there is food, nearby to where you are. And yeah, many of the newly grown cicadas descend on the fungal orb and begin to devour it.
And now they can see the substrate.
How's that?
No, yeah. When you eat some of Velnias, you see the substrate. You see the fairy realm from which they hail.
Now you drew the world, so I'm not arguing. I'm just asking: have we established this before?
Yes,
I think so.
We established this during character creation.
Okay.
Yeah, this feels familiar to me.
Forgive me. That was 2 months ago.
Yeah, no. This is the fairy realm from which Velnias hail that we came up with. It is. They can't go there, but they can basically now see the mushroom hive mind.
Okay.
I think it kind of ties into the custom too of when they meet another one, they eat a bit of each other. It's a way of sort of getting to know one another.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then Velnias also pulls a chunk out of just their current self and offers it to Narja as we've completed the bargain. We've helped these cicadas.
Okay. Then, yeah, I think Narja looks at the piece of you that you're offering, and does he take it? I guess he does.
All right.
Listen, it's a chance for you to, kind of get back in with your family.
Right. Yeah. I'm also looking at the laws of hospitality. When someone has accepted a gift you've given them, if that gift is in their possession, the next time they would harm you, you can cause the gift to destroy itself instead of taking damage. I think they all got a gift that you've given them in their tummies now.
Nice.
So I think you've got one free hit, basically.
Awesome. Well, hopefully we won't have to fight these guys.
Sure, but if you do.
But yeah.
Watching the swarm all going to town on this fungal basketball, just wiping a tear from my eye. Reminds me of the first time I brought a poplar sapling home to the boys. All that sap.
Oh, do you think, sorry, quick question. Should I use all of the potion I made that forces a larval cicada to grow?
I think you would have needed to.
I think that's only fair, yeah.
Right? Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure. So I will go ahead and just remove this.
Yeah. I think the ones that, like, you know, get a few good bites of the fungus and then see the substrate, like, collapse to the floor. They're twitching a little. They're high out of their goddamn mind.
Oh, yeah, they're having a trip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna sidle up to one of them and go, so how's it going there, buddy?
I'm trying to think about how it answers that. I think it just says, like, eternity is on forever.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, big day for you guys, huh?
The world expands and expands, and there is a tunnel and a light.
Yep, and you gotta keep heading towards that light. It's so important. You gotta get to that light. That's kind of what we're all made for. So, quick question about now that you guys are up here and amongst the rest of us. It's great that we can finally, have some conversation. Just kind of wondering, like, how you guys are feeling about this whole above ground thing.
I can taste my mouth.
Yeah, that's a real wild. I'm basically just trying to cajole him into telling me something he shouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, give me a composure persuade, I think.
I can do that. Yeah, so it's spend 2. You
can spend 2 to draw 2 or spend 7 to draw 3.
I am going to spend 7 to draw 3.
Okay. And the extra 5 can come from anywhere.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to spend 5 anxiety and 2
composure. Okay. That is Judgment, the Lovers, and the Chariot. Negative, neutral.
Justice is my dissonant. Oh, wait, no, it's judgment, not justice. Okay.
Yeah.
Phew.
Shouldn't have put both of those in the tarot deck, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, they really fucked us up. So, sorry, Justice, the Chariot, what was the other one?
Lovers.
The Lovers is my dissonant card.
Okay, let's go with the Lovers then. Let's get rid of that.
Okay, you are faced with 2 paths. What are the 2 paths here?
What if the paths are, you can either keep getting nonsense from this guy.
Yeah.
Or I can join him in tripping.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. Yeah, so I think after a bit more of this, trying to edge him towards actual communication.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this is getting nowhere. Ah, shit. All right, I guess.
Velnias offers chunks of themselves to Heiress and Stan.
Yeah, I look at it and I'm just like, I guess to talk to crazy, you gotta be crazy. And I go for it.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. That's fine.
You're good?
I think I'm good. Somebody has to trip sit.
Just for fun, Stan, why don't you map square Z40 for me?
Z40. Okay.
Now we're talking.
Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah.
All right, let's see what threads do I have to work with here. I can do coins, swords, or cups.
Which are all open.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. So swords is conflict, cups is nature, coins is like civilization.
Yeah, I feel like you're looking for cups here.
Cups seems the truest answer would be wands, but that's the one you don't have. Cups feels like the next best.
Yep, cups. Yep. Wait. Now, technically, I am tripping. What if I do map the one I can't normally use?
Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah. What if Stan like pierces the veil and for once in his life can draw wands?
I'm gonna say no because this is a play test, but I like where your head's
Damn. All right, no, that's fine. Cups works. Cups is fine.
at. That is the 2 of cups. You get 1 word.
Ugh.
Make it a good one.
Yeah, no shit. No pressure there. Ooh, how about primordial?
Primordial? Okay, sure. Stan, you travel from Verdanda to the substrate. Just endless strands of microweb stretch on and on forever. And you can see into the heart of eternity. And you can see into the hearts of all other creatures that Velnias has fed this fungus to. There are no divisions between bug and bug, between bug and man even, between air and earth. It's all the same fucking thing, man. The beyond is what is real, and everything else is just an illusion, just masks we wear to hide that at the end of the day, we're all just mist.
My god, gold is useless. I lay down next to the cicada I'd been trying to talk to, and just
they're here too. They're just overwhelmed, just staring out into everything.
Heiress watching all this, like, I think I would prefer to keep my third eye closed. Thank you.
Yeah, from your perspective, Heiress, Stan just laid down.
Wait, how many eyes does a bee have by default?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I think it's just 2. There's just
I think it's
segments
the 2.
on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I turn to the cicada and say, I'm you.
You are me.
We are.
We is us.
You're above ground. We're below ground. We're both. We're neither.
There is no above and below. There is only everything.
There is the all that is arbitrarily divided into violent category.
We are singing the song. We are the song.
The song sings us.
Whoa, you're so right, dude.
The 2 least drug-doing us members of this podcast doing this scene.
Oh, yeah. No, listen, I'm...
The number one thought I have when I smoke weed is like, man, it's crazy that language got invented.
Right?
See,
So,
I don't
you're
need,
not like in the wrong space.
I don't need to smoke weed to have that thought. I have that thought every
Well,
fucking
yeah,
day in
but
the
I-
damn shower.
It's a bit profound. Listen, fine, yeah. You got it. Go ahead. Go off, queen.
This seemed like such a good idea at the time.
Do you think this is how it's always going to be now?
You mean we're never gonna come down?
Yeah, do you think this is just what this is just the rest of forever?
Oh, God. It rolls up in a ball and like clutches its head.
No, I think that's kind of beautiful.
We are creatures of duty. We must enforce the order. Oh, but what is order?
You don't need to enforce anything, man. We're all part of it. It'll all just happen.
Can so Heiress and Velnias can hear what Stan and the cicada are saying out loud, right?
That's probably true, yeah.
I think
I
mostly,
imagine.
I think it's way less intelligible the way it's coming out of our
it's like
mouths.
you're talking in your sleep.
I think Velnias is gonna like lean over to the cicada and say, "And what is the order?"
Yeah, let me think.
Stan not really registering that there's a difference between you talking to him and talking to me is, man, what isn't the order?
I'm thinking, like, we're not going to need to get information. Lexi's going to accidentally get herself initiated into this fucking cult.
right. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that might be true. You've literally, practically mind melded.
Yeah, I'm gonna say to the guy, hey man, can I sing with you? I just want to sing, you know?
I think the cicada kind of, struggles, can't quite get to its feet, but, onto its, knees, its bug knees, and crawls over to you and puts a, hand on your shoulder and just says, and sing. Just just create the worst oral experience for the listener.
It was not good. Yeah.
Love to make an audio medium.
Cannot wait to have to put a timestamp on the episode description for this one for anyone listening with headphones.
I think just, cut the gain down a little when you edit it, Mike. That's all.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
I'm really glad that we've already knocked out the dumbest episode of Threadspinner this early on.
And we're competing with you and me, like, fighting over who gets to die in the suicide plant.
Yeah, I think you sing with the cicada, and yeah, I think you're gonna discover a lost truth here, because I think as you sing, you feel not just this cicada, but all of the keepers of the secret song, and not just the living ones, but the past ones too. Their duty, their lives embedded in this song. I mean, past ones, maybe not even the right term, because you're immortal, right? I gotta remember how my setting works.
The thing is, we're immortal, but also it's established that you can kind of fade from relevance.
Totally. But, yeah, you see the entire swath of the history of the Keepers of the Secret Song, and Stan, what you learn as you sing, and what this cicada learns as it sings. And, I think Velnias and Heiress, as you're watching, the cicadas that had also succumbed to this are also singing in chorus. And the ones that haven't gotten, because there's only so much of the fungus to go around, so not all of them have consumed it, but the ones that haven't are now singing like instinctively in sync with the ones that have. And they can all feel the history reverberating through the song, that the lost truth of Verdanda is that bugs are an important part of any ecosystem, and many plants have symbiotic relationships with bugs. You need insects for, certain plants to thrive, and certainly many of the exotic plants here in the conservatorium. But you also don't want to just let the bugs breed and eat wildly, because there's lots of rare and delicate plants in here that could, get ruined by doing that. Even these immortal plants, they have delicate names that could, many of them were never discovered by the kinds of bugs that might want to eat them, and therefore their names would get broken if they got eaten. So the Threadspinners needed some kind of system to protect their garden. They didn't want to use anything so harsh as, any kind of pesticide or anything. For one thing, that might also damage the plants. It might not be that effective against immortal insects. So instead, breeding is the wrong term, because you can't really breed things in a world that never dies. But they have painstakingly manipulated the names of these cicadas to turn them into the secret singers, so that they can gently enforce order in the conservatorium and keep all the bugs in line. Give them, mostly freedom, but keep them from ever going too far.
Oh, okay. So we wouldn't fuck that right up.
I don't know, man. Did we? They're still singing.
Yeah, they sing, and as they sing, they are gradually, Stan, I mean, honestly, you're probably feeling it as well, Stan, an anger building up inside of you, the feeling of hatred and betrayal, that your entire life was sculpted, and you were denied the natural life of your kind in order to serve as a fancy pesticide for humanity. And Heiress and Velnias, you can definitely hear the song growing louder and angrier, and you can, behind you, I think, hear...
If you can believe it, the cicada song becoming harsher.
Yeah. Narja is now also singing louder and angrier along with his brethren, and there is a fury building in the air
Humans are just giant ants!
The windows are beginning to rattle with the strength of the song, and Narja just like drops out of the singing as he just says,
The Threadspinners Guild must pay for what they have done to us.
and you can see him eyeing the threads trailing from your chest with growing contempt and hatred.
Hello, everyone. Molly here. I'm here to do the ad break. Welcome to the middle of this episode of Threadspinner Glow. I hope you're having fun. I just want to take a moment here and tell you a little bit about Undertow.cards, which will redirect you to our Patreon. If you head there, you can find the Patreon page where you can give us a little bit of money for making the show that we do every week. We would really appreciate it if you wouldn't mind doing that. Thank you to everybody who does. But if you don't know, there's some stuff that you can get for $1 a month. You get early episodes. You get those a week early. So if you are listening to, I believe this is Glow 3 on the free feed right now, you could be listening to Flame 4. It's up. It's available. It's ready to go right now. You could be listening to it, but you're not. You're listening to Glow 3. So maybe do that after this. If you back us at $3 a month, you get the monthly design podcast that Luke and I make, where we are revising Threadspinner. We're in the middle of making a bunch of changes and things like that based on the feedback we're getting from players and the feedback we're getting for ourselves, frankly. We haven't recorded a design episode this month yet because I moved and there were a lot of other things going on. We will be back in August. You'll probably get that sometime within the next week and a half. You can also get the Undertow playlist episodes where we talk about a bunch of music. Most recently, we did a bunch of music I'm just fumbling over everything. We did a number of episodes about the Proto-Men and their 3-album set so far. Maybe someday if they come back and make a 4th album, we'll do another one of those. And we also have a bunch of other episodes you can listen to, as well as the GM notes you get for every session. Luke posts those. There's a lot of post-episode notes that he writes now, which are very cool. At the $5 tier, you get both Eidolon and Threadspinner drafts, and you get your name read out on the podcast, which I'll be doing here in a minute. At the $10 tier, you get the Let's Get Sick Pathologic playthrough at the Grab Bag. There are a bunch of other things. Most recently, we talked about Downtown, MTV's Downtown. That was Crystal and Heiress and Morgan. You can go and listen to that. You get back episodes of The Tower. You get Maxi soundtracks for the show. A bunch of stuff is contained at that $10 tier. Really appreciate those of you who support us there. And we really appreciate if you wouldn't mind hopping on any of those tiers, quite frankly. And, early episodes, it's just $1 a month. You could be listening to Flame 4 right now, but you're not. You're listening to Glow 3. So, maybe consider doing that. Our $5 Patreon subscribers that I'm going to read out here. We would like to thank Dexy1, Miglig, Diamations, Person, Triangle Delta, Catricorns, The Beaver King, Aura Lily Volcano, Dari, Underlying Ocean, Really Badass Heroine, Viking Soren, Evan S., Gamzee, ... Jordan, Alexander Moore, the stand user formerly known as Austin, Theos, Jeffrey, Ryan Ball, Bread Mage, Timothy Miller, Musical Silence, Cellus Galactica, and James. Thank you all so much for supporting the show. We really do appreciate that. We work pretty hard on this, and it is not an easy thing to do every single week to get that out there, but we really appreciate that you guys like it as much as you do, and we really appreciate the support. So thank you for that, and I'll let you get back to the rest of this episode of Threadspinner Glow. I bet it's going great. I bet it's going really good for everybody involved.
Hey, Luke, does the Threadspinner have a name?
Yeah, I am Threadspinner Lokarn.
Lokarn?
Yeah, what's up?
Are you instigating an insurrection against your own organization?
No, because I'm giving you like a cool villain that wants to fight the organization for you to like defeat. And there's like sort of some fun like moral grayness to it. That's like what makes a good, story.
Okay.
Because then like you can argue about like who's right,
There is no right or wrong. There just is, man.
We are going to be honest. The plan to get high to learn the truth really hinged on that being the last thing we had to do.
Okay, well, listen, Narja, we were trying to fix what happened, so, we're not here to hurt you.
I think Narja just says, enough. And it reverberates so hard that you are just like, the strength leaves your legs and you like collapse to the ground. And he has still got those knives and he begins like just slowly walking up on you with them.
Whoa, welcome to the floor, guys.
So is there like a swarm of cicadas still all over the mushroom thing?
I think
right
the mushroom
now?
thing has been eaten. The ones that ate it are kind of just in a heap, probably nearby. And then there's a lot more just swarming in the air.
Okay, what if I throw the potion that makes the imbiber irresistible into the mess of cicadas as a distraction?
Okay, if this works how you want it to, what does it look like?
I mean, cicadas do 3 things, right?
Okay. Then yeah, I think give me... I'm tempted to say anxiety for this.
This feels anxiety.
Yeah.
I'm just drawing the 2. I don't believe in any of this extra thread spending
Totally.
you guys are doing.
That is the Empress or the High Priestess, both neutral. Except no.
The Empress is my resonant card.
Use what will it be, even if you are not in a campfire scene. Forgo drawing and act as though a positive card. Actually, you played a positive card. Add the potion to your inventory, even if all your inventory slots are full. So
They are not currently.
that's true because you emptied one. So yeah, what potion do you want to whip up real quick?
You
did get that pepper.
I did get that pepper. I guess I'll make this potion burns anyone it touches.
This potion burns anyone it touches. Okay.
You barely need to mix anything up. That's just kind of what capsicum does.
Is it capsicum?
Yeah, you know.
I'm pretty sure it's
I don't know.
capsaicin.
It's capsaicin, yeah.
Okay, thank God.
But also Molly's been saying cicada, so I don't know how.
I don't know. Cicada. I don't know. This bug.
Words
Cicada,
are just
cicada,
made up
cicada.
anyway, man.
Let's call the whole
True.
thing off.
Those MFs don't live over here. I don't know what that's like.
Oh, you guys don't have cicadas in? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think the climate's right.
That's true. I guess they want, yeah.
This potion burns anyone it touches. Charges 3.
Okay, yeah.
Fun fact about living somewhere with cicadas, I have mild tinnitus.
Oh, God.
And sometimes when it's really quiet and like my tinnitus is acting up, it
Yeah.
almost takes the form of an auditory hallucination of the scissor grinder cicada, which is the type we have here.
Yeah.
That sounds fucked up, Lexi.
Yeah.
It's like a faint ghost of it. Or I'm like, why am I hearing cicadas? It's way too early in the season for it, and they're definitely not there.
Yeah.
So should I spend 1 charge of this potion, or if I'm trying to splash everybody in that pile?
I think what
you
you're
have me
revealing is we
do?
need to rethink how the charges system works.
Well, I think it makes more sense if, like, when I fed it to Narja, when it was the Yell the Truth potion, right? Like, that
Right.
makes more sense. In this specific instance,
You're throwing the whole damn thing, yeah.
Well,
I think I'm throwing the whole damn thing.
So here's the thing. Counterpoint. You let me spend 1 charge to eat an entire town.
That's true.
That's true.
But
I could just use a charge.
I think the way you can think of charges as being kind of abstract, where sometimes it means
Yeah.
part of a single vial, and sometimes it means one of several vials.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
well, then it'll
because if
just
you're
be 1
mixing
charge
stuff
then.
up, different mixtures are different concentrations. So sometimes
Yeah.
you're mixing something up, and it's only going to be just one little vial full of stuff, and sometimes you're going to get a lot out of the batch.
That's true.
Yeah. Plus, you might be able to make future use out of this irresistibility potion. Like burning
Yeah.
the cicada pupating potion all at once. Like that's not really a huge deal. Like you're not really gonna have another use for that.
Right.
No, it was
now
pretty
that
much for
you've-
the one
Now
thing.
that you've said that, we're definitely going to find ourselves needing it again.
Jinxes aren't real unless they're funny.
I mean, if Molly wants to get 2 of those back, like I think we
I
could convince
don't.
Luke.
No.
I like my inventory slot.
Yeah. Okay, so yes, you throw this potion makes the imbiber irresistible into the heap of stoned cicadas that just sort of lazily lap at it, and I do think they begin to just glow with aura, and like a sweet scent begins to emanate from the pile, and the swarm does begin to draw its attention towards them and descends upon the heap. And yeah, I think they begin just furiously mating, and I think Narja like sees them and goes like, "No, brothers, we must rise up and fight!" And they are not listening to him.
I can't believe that the bug campaign wound up being the horny one.
I mean, bugs do be fucking.
Bugs do be fucking. Speaking of which,
oh no,
Velnias is going to grab Narja and throw him at the pile.
What do I have for Narja's truth here, real quick? Let me see.
Kill Narja by making him fuck.
Narja is celibate.
One of the truths of his name, Narja does not fuck.
He's a ball cell.
If he thrusts 3 times, he disappears. He gets 2 for free, but on the 3rd, you get penalized.
Give me,
Yeah, that's what baseball is about, isn't it?
Let's see, Velnias, what stat is this? I'm tempted to say desire, which you don't have, so you gotta spend the heavy for this. If you want to make a case, I'm open, but
I think,
I think it's not your desire per se, but desire is the prevailing feeling of the moment, right?
Yeah. So how does drawing a stat I don't have work?
You can spend up to 15 thread, and you get 1 card for every 5.
Okay. I'll spend 5 composure to get 1 card.
Okay. The tower. Something terrible happens.
Oh no!
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
I think it's currently tragedy strikes, but
Oh, you're right. It is tragedy strikes. You pick up Narja and throw him into the pile, and his brethren begin just swarming and crawling all over him, all over each other, and he just lets out. Like I said before, the entire place is just throbbing with the sound of cicadas, and when he screams, though, it actually drowns out that sound. It is ear-splittingly loud. And the cicadas that are swarming into this fuck pile all, begin just thrashing and collapsing and, for the moment, dying, though they will, their names aren't broken. They will regenerate. And Narja, is just heaving with his breath. His whole body is just and there's a crack as his carapace splits, and just a glowing, ghostly form begins to burst out of its back. It is much larger, at least twice as big as Narja was, and his carapace, falls empty to the ground with a clatter. And the glowing form of, this much larger, scarier Narja picks it up and, thrusts its arm into it to hold it like a shield. And you see it holds out its other arm, and, a long scythe materializes in its free hand.
Hey guys, do you see that big red bar above us? What's that about?
And,
okay.
Velnias, I think you barely take in the sight of his transformation, before suddenly he's gone. Heiress, you blinked, and Narja was behind Velnias, and Velnias' top half was split from his bottom half. From their bottom half. And, just little, tendons of fungus are, hanging off of the scythe's blade.
Oh.
So is that gonna drop his spool condition?
That is going to be a take damage, so you can either drop your spool condition or spend 15 thread.
Okay, I'm going to spend 3 of each stat.
Okay. Stan, I think you experience that as just like a darkness and a disruption of the substrate.
Oh no, the harmony!
Like I said, you sang with the singers, so you can feel the anger and the rage at the Threadspinners Guild, but you can also feel the disruption of the harmony that was caused when Velnias was slashed.
Oh, the Threadspinners need to be stopped, but wait, I'm a Threadspinner. Do I need to be stopped?
Well, you're threaded.
In a way, we're all threaded.
I'd like to use a face to a name.
What is a face to a name?
That lets me take on the appearance of anyone whose name I've broken.
Okay.
I would like to turn into that one cicada larvae what I ate.
Oh, you know what, Mike? Actually, give yourself that thread back, because I did say Narja ate some of your body, and that
true.
Would, you could take one hit from it.
You get one for free.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you still got cut in half, but I don't think that necessarily... Velnias is a pretty malleable...
That's the thing, is I was like, I was initially having them react like, oh, well, that happened.
Right.
I've fixed your other ones.
It's kind of a weird thing that I'm playing an amorphous mass, because obviously the character needs to be able to take damage, but also it's funny when horrible things happen to them and they just no-sell it, you know?
I think both things can be true, though.
Yeah, particularly since we're in a system where, like, your body being cut in two doesn't just kill you.
Right, right. But yeah, face to a name, you may take on the appearance of any of the original owners of the names. Yeah, what's up?
The way that ability works, it's described as the gift basically being revoked. So would that mean that Narja's connection to the rest of his guys is a little less strong now because he's no longer connected to them through the sharing of the mushroom flesh?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'd say so.
Anyway, face to a name?
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to turn into a cicada larvae, and
just a little guy.
Yeah. That's basically the plan. It's like, what? Come on, I'm just a little larvae guy, and it's my birthday. Come on.
I think this serves nothing other than to make him angrier, and he moves to attack you again.
Honestly, making him angrier is fine.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna go ahead and use the secret song, and it's the charge is just no one can disobey it. And I'm gonna tell him to take that scythe and just turn it around and put it on in his own self.
Give me an invoke here with Wrath.
Okay. Well, can I spend 5 of another stat to make it 3?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll spend the 2 Wrath and I'll spend 5 Soul.
Hey, you didn't need to. The Strength, the Star, or the Devil.
Okay. What are the new things for Strength and the Star and the Devil?
I think these are all still the same. You triumph through Force, a new path is revealed, you get what you want at a price you can't afford.
The Star is technically different, and a new path reveals itself, but
Yeah.
Triumph through Strength sounds good.
Okay. You triumph through Strength. Then in that case, you sing that out, and he does just quickly flip the scythe around and lop his own head off.
Aha! Oh, good. Oh, good. My head's still here.
But I think, like, in one fluid motion, he, like, twirls the scythe and then brings it back around to bring down at you. Lopping his own head off does not seem to have done much to slow him down. Heiress, what would you like to do?
Boy, this is a mess.
I suppose he can't see anything right now. That might be useful.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I can do, because I don't know what the truths of Narja's name are.
That's true. Learning those truths might be a thing to work on.
Yes, I think we need to do something about that. What do I have available to me? That irresistible potion, not working on this guy right now.
Right. You could just map the scene.
That's true, I could map the scene. Okay, well, can I just start asking about the truths of his name if I map the scene? Is that on the board?
I think so, yeah. I mean, it'll depend on how you draw, but...
Okay, sure. What square are we
I think
on?
we're in the quiet burrow.
Are we still on?
So
okay,
F12
quiet burrow. Okay. So F12
is wands.
that's
You'd have to lift the
wands.
2 of swords, so 2 thread.
I can do that. I will spend. Let me tab back over. I will spend 2 of my kindness thread.
Okay, that gets you the 2 of wands. It's all 2s today.
What the fuck, man?
You get 1 question.
Well then, can I just ask, how do I break Narja's name?
I'll give
Is
you
that an
one
acceptable
truth.
question?
How about that?
Okay, sure.
And I will give you, because you've already seen it in action, Narja is as fast as song itself.
Oh, damn, I wish I had that slow guys down potion.
It's almost like I designed it with the assumption you might brew that one up eventually.
Well, it just didn't seem that relevant at the time. If I had known, it would be.
The potion maker's lament.
I was making some other stuff that was important at the moment, but
It's like you walk into a what? The shop in this new town really is pushing like poison heals. Well, I'm not going to need those as I head off into
I'm not
the
going to
swamp.
be buying any of that shit. Yeah, no, I'm not. Okay, well then, yeah. How about I just go ahead and try and burn Narja's legs off?
Burn Narja. All right. Yeah. Give me a clash with wrath and spend a charge of your potion.
Sure, I have 1 wrath to use here.
Okay. That is going to be the Emperor. You break something.
I break something. Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Would love
to. Then in that case, I think, you like bust out a vial of your pepper potion and like move in and like kind of like, I imagine you sort of do like a baseball dive to like get in position to like chuck it at his legs, right?
Yeah.
And I think you do hit them, but he twists around and brings his scythe down on you as he collapses. And it kind of just like pierces right through your torso.
Yeah, well, I'm used to that.
Yeah, so take damage.
Been there, done that. Okay, I'm gonna eat up some thread to do that.
Yeah.
I have no desire left. I have 5 presence left, and I'll go down to 3 anxiety. Or no. I'll go down to 8 kindness, actually.
Okay. Yeah, he is currently legless and headless. Stan, how you doing? You want to get in here?
Yeah, this is a key example of why I miss Dredge the Undertow, because I'm in a great position to dredge the Undertow.
Okay.
So I'm gonna map the scene.
That's going to be another wands. It's free. The Knight of Wands. You get 3 questions.
Wait, hold on.
Right.
Wouldn't Stan be dredging the other square that he's in?
You know what? That's so true. In which case, that was Cups. So that's the King of Cups. You still get 3 questions.
Yay, I think.
Yeah, all right. I'd like to ask...
Oh, right, because he's on Z40.
He's technically in Z40.
Yup.
Dude, I wish I was on
Yup.
Z40.
I want to...
Ask your doctor. Z40 is right for you.
It's kind It's scary here, but it's scary everywhere.
It's true. So true.
Okay, question 1. Threadspinner, could you make a hamburger so big that even you couldn't eat it?
Oh, could I make a hamburger? Yeah, I could absolutely make a hamburger so big that I couldn't eat it. Yeah.
But then couldn't you make it so that you're able to eat it?
Yeah, I guess I could after the fact, sure. But I sort of, those 2 facts wouldn't necessarily exist in continuous time, you know what I mean? And even if they did, the threads are magic. They allow for contradictory truths to exist at the same time.
Whoa.
You have 2 more questions.
Can you make... technically, I only have 1, because I did ask a follow-up.
If Lexi hadn't said something, I would have.
Stan, there's a scythe in my chest. Could you lock in?
I'm going to say that was all one question.
Okay. I'm Raja. I'm not Raja, but I am Raja. Who did this to him and his people?
Who did this?
Like, I know the Threadspinners did, but specifically, who did this to him?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it was the head of, like, the gardening department. Not really. They're a thread spinner, but, like, how often do they honestly, like, do all this where they get some threaded and so on? the Threadspinners Guild has a lot of different departments, and some of them are just like groundskeeping, because, you know, we like the place to look nice. But I think it was Threadspinner L'Oreal is the name I'm gonna make up right now.
That works. And my third question, I'm mapping the scene of the infinite substrate. What's my third question? How can his people be freed from the song?
I mean, his people are free right now. It's just now that they're free, they want revenge.
Dang, that's heavy.
Yeah, and to be freed from revenge, I mean, they could either achieve it, or I guess you could convince them. The paths before you, as I see them, you could either, I guess, if you want to just like murder a thread spinner, you could help them with that. I would advise against that one because I don't want to get in trouble. Option 2 would be you defeat them, break some names. Get rid of these guys. And option 3, I guess, would be like to get them to like let go of their anger and move on.
I know I'm out of questions, but I do have to ask. Will getting their revenge actually free them from it?
That's the timeless question, isn't it?
Probably.
I suppose
I say we go look for this L'Oreal guy.
No, let's not be... Guys, hold on a second. Guys, I'm going to get in really big trouble if we kill L'Oreal.
Well, then why did you write it?
I didn't think you'd go with that plan.
Then you have not been paying attention to what we're doing here.
Listen, clearly...
I mean, Narja, you're kind of connected to the substrate. You've probably heard this whole conversation, right?
We did specifically say Narja got severed from the substrate.
Okay.
No, he's not in here
okay.
anymore, man.
Never mind.
I think I'm just gonna say, I know I already did a move, but I'm just gonna say to all my brethren still here, I know you've been wronged, each and every one of you. And I know that makes you feel real bad and that you want to take it out on the guy who did it to you. But I gotta tell you, I don't think it's gonna work. I think even if you find this guy, even if you kill this guy, I don't think he's gonna understand just what it is he put you through. I don't think he's gonna understand what he's taken from you. I don't think he's gonna care. And because of that, I don't think it's gonna make you guys feel any better. But you know what would? If you undermine everything he tried to make you do, you destroy the harmony of this place. Don't come after us. Don't go after him. Go after his garden.
So are you sure you want to do this and not, like, have a big epic fight with these guys where, like, you, like, punch each other a lot and then they, like, die and, like, we, like, move on?
I'm a bartender.
Also, just between you and me, Threadspinner, if they go ham on this garden, maybe they'll open the way to that one really, really fancy flower.
Yeah. Okay, all right. I am so fucking fired. Give me a kindness draw.
Yeah. I only have one, so I'm gonna spend that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend the rest of it on one of my presents to draw 2.
You got the sun and the moon.
Yeah, those are pretty much the 2.
That's poetic. That's poetic as hell, man.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Velnias doesn't cry so much as they have like some sort of weird pus come out of one of their like eye hole things.
Yeah.
Guys, how crazy would it be if I took the moon here?
Why would you do that?
I don't know. It could be cool.
Heiress still on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
He could
the
spend
sun.
7 thread to get 5. It's a great deal.
You could. You could have really just gone with like the best revenge is a life well lived. You know, we didn't have to do all this vengeance shit.
Yeah, I mean, you're taking the sun, you're giving reason to celebrate, then yeah, you connect through the substrate to, I think the insects that Narja had killed were already like regenerating, and they hear what you're saying and still connected to the substrate. They resonate through their song to the others. And yeah, they agree. I think there is still kind of some mass panic everywhere in the conservatorium as these cicadas descend on everything, and just it's like a plague of locusts just devouring all of the plants in here. But Narja is not connected to the substrate, and Narja is not swayed by this. he is too well. First of all, you know what? He has no ears right now because you cut his head off.
He couldn't even hear me talking.
So I do think his headless, legless body, it's kind of does like a little like breakdance spin on your back move with the scythe out, and just kind of becomes sort of a ghostly, deadly Beyblade as it begins to spin in the direction of Velnias to just put them in the blender. Velnias, what do you do?
Hey, does this conservatory have like a fire alarm or something?
Does it have a fire alarm? I think no. I think that's probably slightly too high tech for the setting here.
Okay. So there's no way to immediately get a human to show up.
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay, so whirling dervish headed my way.
Yes. I mean, it's got like the shield thrust out in one arm, the scythe in the other, and it's just spinning.
Okay.
Do you have anything hard you can reflect it off?
I'm trying to think.
Oh wait, you took one of those peppers, right?
I do have one of the peppers.
What if you throw that at him? He's blending right now. He's gonna cut that thing up, and it's gonna get all over.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pull the pepper out of my inventory that is me.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you just sort of manifest a pocket that it's sitting
Right.
in.
And I just
There's been kind of a pepper-shaped like bulge in your body because of how big it is.
yeah. And yeah, just gonna turn this guy into a food processor and let him get covered in capsaicin.
I feel like every time we say capsaicin, the pronunciation gets crazier.
Good. Let's keep it up.
Capsaicin. Yeah, give me
Cover him in the cappy sauce.
Slash with, I think this is composure.
Okay.
Capybara have nothing to do with this.
Yeah. Guess I'll draw one.
Okay, then that is the Wheel of Fortune.
Well, I think the Wheel of Fortune right now is Narja.
Okay. So yeah, right now the truths of Narja. The only one you know is Narja is as fast as song itself. The other two here. Okay. Yeah. All right. I think you throw the pepper, and the scythe does catch it, and just like it, he feels that he's hit something and begins spinning even faster. Just this like bladed tornado, and just starts shredding this pepper, and pepper juice, and just begins raining down.
Whenever I use a recipe that requires using a spicy pepper, they always put in like italics at the end of whatever step it is that's working with it. Immediately wash all utensils and your hands after handling.
And instead, it's just covering everything. And I think this qualifies because I think that Narja can't really block this with his shield because of the nature of the... Like, it would run off the shield past it to him. So I think Narja's discarded shell is an impenetrable shield. I think in some senses you penetrated it. I'm going to count that as undermined.
Awesome.
So that's one truth out of three, but also it's raining capsaicin, and I do think I'm going to need both Velnias... I'm going to need all three of you to take damage, actually.
Yeah, my physical body is still here, even though my mind is in a different square.
Yeah. So I'm going to need all three of you to take damage from this.
Oh boy.
I don't like that.
Oh, the rain hurts.
I'm just gonna take the hit. I'm gonna go to Warn.
I will also go to Warn.
I'm already at Warn.
You could go to Cracked.
I'm gonna spend some thread instead.
Have I taken damage
I was
yet?
going to say, I don't think you have. I was going to ask you what Stan looked like when he died.
Yeah, we haven't... So, Stan's death was a dismembering.
Okay.
So I think currently he's kind of Raymanning it. Like, he's got his torso, he's got all his hands and his head, but none of them are connected.
Your aphids are like kind of daisy chaining together to hold on to your...
Yeah, holding me together.
Yeah. We got you, boss.
Thanks, guys. I wish you could see where I am right now. You'd love it. Or you'd hate it. Either way, I wish you could experience it.
Yeah, everybody got to it before we could. We didn't get none.
We could grow some more for them to eat.
Velnias, right now you are being dissolved in like hyper-concentrated capsaicin. You can't grow shit at the moment.
Well, later.
Sure.
Just between you and me, you do not want to get the boys high.
Now we are really curious.
Let's see. I think, Heiress, we're back to you. What do you want to do here? As
Okay, so
pepper juice rains down on your impaled body.
yeah, I'm okay. Well, what's okay? So he's still too fast,
Yeah, and you don't know the third truth.
right? Okay. I mean, I guess I could just map the scene again to try and figure it out.
That's an option.
Because I am struggling to figure out what I can do to slow him down.
Right.
Do you wait? Do you still have the? Oh wait, no, the stuff that dissolved that was from the pitcher plant.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Huh?
The stuff you collected from the pitcher plant. I was just thinking because that was really goopy, but we used
it's
that.
been used on a potion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't have a specific suggestion here, but I'm just going to throw out, just as a reminder, the truth specific phrasing is Narja is as fast as song itself. So slowing him down would definitely count, but if you can find any kind of way to exploit the specific language here, anything works.
Yeah, you need a faster song is what you need.
Or the slower song.
You need to invent speed metal.
The other idea I had, but I think it's too far away, was to pour the irresistibility potion down the drain of the hose drain,
Oh, sure.
in there and try to get him to just jump into a pit.
Yeah, he's already resisted it though.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of what I could do to make that happen.
That's fine. And if that's not something you've got something for, by all means, you can try, you can try anything.
I think I would just like to try and map the scene then
Okay.
to try and figure out what the other options are.
All right, Wands is still open, so now you've got the Knight of Wands, 3 questions.
3 questions. Okay. All right, what can I use in the area to slow him down?
What can you use in the area to slow him down? I think... Well, you full on broke the name of the pitcher plant. I was going to say you could run and get more from that, but I think it's gone.
Yeah.
So let me think here. Let me look at the map.
I mean, unless Velnias can turn into the pitcher plant on account of
Yeah.
that name has been stolen.
Velnias
and then
can
dump
turn
out
into
some
the
loot,
pitcher
but I
plant.
don't think that would be.
Yeah, so
I
think
don't know.
I think that might be the next thing for me to try. I think it might be best if Heiress focuses on figuring out the other truth.
Okay.
I am going to say I think that does count as a question that I've answered.
Yeah. No.
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. No. Not gonna
But she's
argue
got
with
two.
that.
Yeah, you
I
got
still
two
have 2. Okay. Well, then, what is the last truth I'm missing?
Yeah, as you watch him just obliterate that pepper, and you felt the stab of the blade yourself. You saw how Velnias is kind of a soft, malleable flesh, but also it did just rip through them, right, with no hesitation.
Yeah.
You'd think, Velnias does have some toughness to them. I think you can deduce that the final truth here is Narja's scythe can cut anything.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I still have a question left.
Yeah.
What's the scythe made of? Maybe.
I mean, I guess that is an option, but I don't know how that helps me necessarily.
True.
Can the scythe be dissolved?
With the burning potion.
Maybe.
The thing I was thinking of was trying to use a different cicada shell as a shield.
Oh.
But that's not a question, That's
Right, I
more
like
of
that
a-
idea, but yeah.
Yeah. In the sense that, I also think he wouldn't want to cut through it.
Right.
Anybody else have a question for me to ask before?
Sounds like no.
Sounds
no,
like
sorry.
no.
No, sorry, I'm thinking ahead.
Okay.
Is there just something else you would like to ask about, where we're at, or?
Yeah, I was. What is the state of Verdanda right now with all of these cicadas jumping around everywhere? What are we seeing? Other bugs freaking out or anything? What's the?
Yeah, I think they are freaking out.
situation
They're
there?
running. They're kind of taking cover as the cicadas again are just devouring anything that they can land on. I think far across the conservatory stand, you can see there's no reason they wouldn't attack the Millennium Flower at this point. And they are kind of encroaching on it.
Luke, I have one extremely important question.
What's that?
Is Heath okay?
Heath is blowing his whistle and guiding people to safety around the edge of the fountain.
Okay.
Heath's really stepping up as a leader in this moment.
He's a real one.
The fountain is probably a safe space because there isn't any plant life there.
Yeah, they're focused on, they are taking Stan's advice to get revenge by destroying the plant, so they're not that interested in the fountain, and Heath is kind of like ushering in bugs to come like take shelter at the fountain.
Okay, well, what's Narja doing now?
I think Narja is like, couldn't scream in pain because lost his head, but I think, he maybe slowed down for a moment as he got rained on with pepper juice. He's really taken on like this. He's losing his form a bit because he's lost his legs, he's lost his head. Now he's got like holes burned through him, but he is continuing to spin and is moving into. He's still focused on Velnias here. Velnias, what do you want to do?
I would like to turn into the pitcher plant and spill some sap. Try and slow this guy down.
Then in that case, give me...
Literally the only stat I have left is soul.
Well, yeah. Is this soul, though? Are you appealing to something bigger than yourself? Do you consider the pitcher plant to be something greater and more ephemeral than you? You can still take this action even if it's not with soul, it just is more expensive.
Got it. Okay.
Because I think this is probably, like, clashing with, like, composure. So, yeah, I'm going to say give me 5 soul to draw here.
Okay.
The Hanged Man.
Oh, man.
Let's make an impossible choice.
All
or is
right,
that what we have for Hanged Man now?
Yep. Yeah, I got it here. That's what
What's
it is.
my impossible choice?
What is your impossible choice? You transform into the pitcher plant and begin just, like, drooling the like sweet like glue-like ooze down as Narja approaches you. And what is the impossible choice you have to make here? Here is what I will give you. Heiress, you catch a whiff of that nectar. You were like, Velnias, you should turn into the pitcher plant. And now that Velnias has done that, no thoughts, head empty. Motherfucker, does that smell good? You gotta get
you
in there.
you didn't get to get it.
I didn't
last
have it
time.
last time.
So, Velnias, you can see Heiress just like hypnotized by the scent and rapidly approaching. You can commit to this, and it will probably slow Narja down, but you're gonna take a hit, and Heiress is gonna take a hit.
And what happens if I don't commit to it?
Then you're gonna transform back, and you're taking a hit either way. You drew a negative card.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna commit to it then.
Okay.
Okay.
No, this seems consistent with Velnias.
No, it is.
Yeah.
That's not my objection.
Stan, I think you're too strung out. You're high on a stronger substance than this nectar.
Oh yeah, no. Listen, I've tasted of that. This is so much more.
This like epic boss battle going on while Stan is just laying on the floor is so funny to me.
I would like to point out that I am at cracked.
Yeah, this brought you to cracked. That's true.
And if I have to roll a stat that is not soul, I cannot afford to do it.
I need to add it to the book, but we ran into this same thing in Flame, and we did decide you can struggle at this point, which is you can take damage to draw 1 card, which will, down
That will
you,
kill me.
but
is
you
the
can
thing.
do it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I mean, that's how it works. You run out of PP for all your moves, so you struggle.
Exactly. Yeah, you get it, Lexi. Then yeah, you just let the nectar rain down, and Narja gets caught up in it, but swings and like cuts at your stem, so you fall. And Heiress, you get like crushed underneath the pitcher plant itself and just mashed into the glue-like nectar. So you take damage and Velnias takes damage, but Narja has stopped moving, and I don't think they can be considered as fast as Song anymore, so all that's left to break is the scythe can cut anything.
So, since I'm connected to the, to Velnias, essentially, right now, I feel that hit.
Yeah.
And it, like, almost reflexively, I, jump to my feet.
Yeah.
Whoa. Well, hey, man. Hey, man. Why don't you calm the hell down? And, listen, we can talk about this. You gotta stop hurting everyone.
Yeah, this
And I assume-
burnt, legless, headless body is just now wildly flailing its scythe around as it's trapped in the nectar.
and I'm walking towards it.
Okay.
And what I want to have happen, or what I'm trying to engineer here, is
Yeah.
I walk towards it, like trying to get him to stop, not really even fully cognizant of the fact that he cannot see or hear me trying to appeal to him here.
Right.
And eventually I'm going to get into range of him wildly swinging. And my boys are pretty nimble.
Uh-huh.
So what I'm hoping will happen here is as he takes swings, my boys who are acting as my limbs can like dodge the swings, like separate and reconnect
Uh-huh.
as it swipes through, so that he doesn't actually injure us.
Okay.
It'd be a dexterity roll in D&D. I don't know how it would be here. Is it just challenge
Well,
fate,
what do you
maybe?
want to accomplish? Assume that this works
So-
perfectly. What happens?
So he's swinging around. He should be cutting through my limbs, but my limbs are able to move out of the way of his blade so that it
I
cannot cut
see.
through them.
I see. Then, yeah, I think that's composure.
Okay.
And you know what? No, we need to introduce some, like, mechanics to give, like, minus forward, because I feel like
Yeah,
you should have a
yeah,
penalty
yeah.
to composure right now.
I am fucked up. So if you need me to draw extra or something, I can do that.
We don't have any rules for that right now, so I'm going to say you just draw the 2 composure, but that's something to think about for the future.
So what is the problem?
What I'm saying is that Stan is drawing with composure. Given everything that Stan's gone through, I don't know.
I don't have
It feels like it
composure
should be
right
more
now.
difficult for Stan to remain
I
composed
I
than
cannot
normal.
draw on composure easily in this moment.
Yeah, might just be doubling
Well,
the cost or
to
something.
be
anyway.
fair, this is the composure of the aphids to do the dodging.
That's true.
No, that's totally true. I'm just flagging this as something to think about mechanically. It's not a big deal.
It raises a question for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 2 composure to draw 2
Yep.
cards.
Actually, let's spend 3. This is kind of the climax.
So you'd have to spend 7.
yeah,
get a third card.
draw 3 is what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm spending 7 total.
Okay. You're just doing it all out of composure, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. That is the Magician, the Hermit, or the Hierophant.
Oh,
Well,
good news. There's
Yeah.
a positive card.
yeah, I think this is very much a magic trick.
Yeah. Then, yeah, he's just wildly flailing at you, and your aphid boys are just like,
Woo, wowee, ooh, look at us. Oh, can't hit us. Woo, woo, look at us go. What you?
The fucking Tony Hawk sound effect plays like ding, ding, ding.
100% yes.
Yeah, and I think I ultimately land my hand on the top of his torso or whatever, just like,
Yeah.
gotta calm down, man.
And yeah, the scythe fails to cut through something, which means it can't cut anything. And as you lay your hand on his torso, he just dissolves into mist that like slips between your fingers. Do you have fingers? No, probably not.
Whoa.
I
Whoa.
think Stan was maybe using him to like steady himself, and so when
Yeah.
he turns into mist,
Yeah,
he
oh
just
yeah, I
falls
definitely
off.
faceplant, for sure.
Faceplant, right? Yeah, also into the nectar, like just next to Heiress.
Whoa, it smells great here. Ow, kind of burns, though.
Can we leave?
Velnias.
Yeah,
I mean, they're both just stuck there, immobilized.
yeah. Sure seems that way. Real quick though, what were that guy's 3 truths again?
His 3 truths were his shield is impenetrable, his scythe can cut anything, and he is as fast as song itself.
I'd like to steal fast as song itself.
Okay. How much soul you dumping into it?
All 4 that I have left,
Great, perfect.
and I have completely spent. I am on my last health point, and I have no thread left anywhere.
Yeah, well, the good news is that I think you've completed this region.
Fantastic.
Oh my god.
Before we change back into our normal selves, would either of you like to gather up some of this nectar?
I can't move, Velnias.
I think I'm coming down. I'm
Stan,
so small. My body is so small.
Stan, you watch across the conservatorium as the cicadas devour the Millennium Flower.
No!
Velnias is going to change back. Friends, before we leave, there is one thing we feel we must do.
Okay.
Velnias is going to make their way back to the fountain and approach Heath.
I think Heath sees you coming and goes, Citizen, you gotta get in the shelter. We're in a 5-alarm emergency right now. Pool's closed.
Heath, listen to us. And they're going to extend a couple like mushroomy tendrils and like put them on Heath's shoulders.
Yeah.
You have shown exemplary leadership and courage this day. And I would like to crown Heath the new king of the forest for this region.
Is the crown also made of your fungus, and will it eventually eat him?
Yes.
Threadspinner Glow is produced by Audio Entropy. You can find us at audioentropy.com as well as undertow.cards. You can follow us on Blue Sky at undertow.cards or join our Discord at bit.ly/aediscord. Buy our game at bit.ly/eidolon2e. Threadspinner Glow will be back in 3 weeks with episode 4 for Patreon subscribers on August 31st and on the free feed September 7th. We'll see you then.